Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we're checking out Supergirl Season 4, Episode 7, entitled, I think, Rather the Fallen Angel. Not really sure about the episode title, but of course, it'll be the title in the video. But I think me and the girlfriend are pretty excited. Oh, sorry, the ghost. I think we're both excited for Supergirl. Yeah. You know, this Sunday schedule, it's kind of odd because I'm used to it in the week or whatever, and the weekends are free, so this is still getting used to. But I think Season 4 has been doing pretty decent so far. I think it could be better, but I'm enjoying it so far. I still kind of miss Win. Still miss Win.
I miss Win.
I wish he'd come back, but maybe he'll come back in the second half, but I'm not really sure. But real quick, before we jump into this episode, I recently, this past weekend, uploaded my first film, Darth Zahn, a Star Wars fan film, and I probably put it up there as a suggestion. It'll probably be in the description and probably in the comment section. Go check it out if you're a Star Wars fan. We tried our hardest. It was really fun to do. It took a lot of time for us to do, and obviously it's very hard to accomplish. But if you like Star Wars, please check out my Star Wars fan film. So yeah, so without further ado, Supergirl, let's get into it now. Let's go. What?
Damn.
She's holding the gun.
I'll call you if I find anything.
Think she should use his help? Maybe. Because the question was he going to be good or bad? I think he's helping, so. Oh, yeah.
I saw men struggling to remain relevant to provide for their families.
How does he not recognize
being treated
his voice?
less than they deserve? Less.
It must be the same thing as Supergirl. Take off the glasses. Yeah, it's the same thing.
You want me to inspire your followers, and how exactly do you want me to do that?
Destroy something. A monument. Something that stands against everything that we believe in.
His name? No, don't tell me his name. We'll refer to him as Subject 0331.
Wow, she wants no connection whatsoever to this guy.
0331, male, brown hair, green eyes, approximately 5'9".
How could you tell that with him sitting down?
Maybe it's on the chart.
So we'll ever get to meet the man behind all this?
You
Just
have met
did.
him. I'm the scientist.
Okay, that's a way to tell him. Well, there's his show.
I told you I needed to
The
show
Lockdown. Ben Lockwood. Ha, get it?
They're blaming me.
Is Supergirl a hero? Or is she deceived and may very well
She's a
cause
hero.
the eradication of the human race?
Are
What?
they gonna go after her now?
Yeah, Supergirl's gonna be the eradication of the human race. You didn't know that?
And we don't even know if aliens
Whole point of the show.
were involved in the
Oh, okay. So is that guy gonna help him get out? Don't put that on. I guess he has to. He's gonna make a decision. Yeah, he's not there. He's beating up that guy. Which probably isn't good. Oh.
What are you? Kieran.
Lying.
Dr. Kieran.
Dr. Keene.
Believe me, I've never been a hero.
So wait, if this works on him, he becomes superhuman or whatever. Another villain, potentially?
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I forgot she can just stick her hand in there, no problem.
Hi. Oh, come on. God. No offense. Offense.
Like the hat.
Shadow High.
Detective John Jones now.
Is it the burnt pie she made?
I don't know, I hope not.
I never got the chance to meet Fiona.
We barely did. She was barely in the freaking show.
Remarkable.
It's Big Belly Burger. That's the only fucking restaurant that exists on any of these Earths. Well, I know there's some fancy restaurants, but like, that's all they eat.
We're attempting to cure everything.
Like, cancer?
Everything that makes men weak.
If you blow up that monument, then everyone's going to think you're with them. And that you're a child of liberty. You're going to give them the face that they've been
He won't blow it up. At least I hope not.
Agent Liberty can do whatever he wants with my reputation. I know who I am.
But it seems like a lot more people that are like siding with the Agents of Liberty, so what? Oh!
I saw an opportunity.
Oh!
How?
Taylor promised me an audience with their king. So I delivered.
Fuck, he should never have gave her that grenade. Jesus. Oh. Oh. Damn. I was kind of hoping for a second she'd be able to fly away.
Yeah. Now she's knocked out.
Left arm. When she went in, and when she went under, and I did nothing.
We were 4 though.
You didn't run.
Oh.
You didn't cry.
You didn't do anything.
You just stood there. And deep down inside, that I belonged with them.
Supergirl's in there.
Supergirl's in there and he's gonna blow it up.
God, Supergirl. Yes.
Whoa! She did break out. Huh.
Now can she fly?
Nope.
Buddy.
5 minutes, Mr. Lockwood?
Aha! He's not there. They tricked him too.
Let's talk.
Yes. Let's.
So they're using a fake Agent of Liberty to talk to him. Yep. So she still has some of her abilities, but not all of them.
And they're really weak.
Yeah.
Only humans belong on Earth.
He's being forced to. Don't do it!
Oh,
Look at the window! You.
No.
He's gonna look. He's gonna look. He's gonna look.
he can't see you.
Oh, that might work.
I do this in the name of humanity.
Can you turn around and look at the building, please?
Don't do it. Oh, gosh.
Yep. Okay, that dude's fighting back too.
Gosh.
I don't like him. He fucked everything up. What the hell? He has a suit. Or kind of like body armor. There you go. Hurry. Luckily it's like a 20-second countdown so she can get it up there. Throw it!
Throw. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, that was a cool shot. That was awesome. Oh, he escaped. You're a piece of shit. I don't care that he helped her get her powers back.
Yeah.
He fucked her over. Piece of shit.
Good people don't let other people take this kind of risk. I have a 15%
But
chance of
you were like all
success.
for it last episode. I guess because she started to connect to this with this guy, it changed everything.
Called him by his name and
Yeah.
she shared her personal story. Like,
Yep.
she can't kill him. I'd be a little worried.
Oh!
Oh.
What? Uh-oh. Hope he doesn't die.
It's not true.
Well, if you're empty, then how come you're doing this crap? Oh! He's seeing everything he did.
Test subject 0331 exhibited what could be considered extra-human powers for precisely 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Time of death 4:03 a.m.
Oh, he died.
Despite the expiration of the subject.
Wow. There you have it, guys. Supergirl Season 4, Episode 7, I believe. I think it was pretty good. Pretty good episode. It was this was a Manchester Black and also, it was a Manchester Black episode, also a James Olsen episode, and also a Lena episode. Not so much Supergirl episode. Manchester Black is known to be a villain in the comics. Now, they kind of portrayed him as being on the good side and him working with Martian Manhunter and then eventually working with Supergirl, but we saw bits and pieces where he was hitting people, and she's like, you can't go around just punching people. And obviously we were seeing behind everyone's backs he was killing people and doing all that. Yes, it's people that were part of the Agents of Liberty group, but still killing people. He ultimately reveals himself, his true self, I would think, because he betrays Supergirl. He's like, hey, let me see that grenade. Not good. I was like, why is he seeing that grenade? There's a reason why he was seeing that grenade. He betrayed her, And then he turns right around like, well, I didn't meet the real Agent of Liberty, which I was like, okay, that whole thing where Ben Lockwood is in writing down stuff, trying to figure out the correct words and all that kind of stuff, looking at the live stream of James Olsen about to hit to destroy that monument. And they were saying, okay, he's in here, like it's going to be a fake out, and it was a fake out. He shoots down the power dampeners and lets her go, but he only does that because he didn't get his end of the deal, which was to meet the real Agent of Liberty to get revenge. So, well, I tried to think. I thought, okay, maybe Manchester Black's would be good. Maybe with the death of his, what was it, fiance? It wasn't his wife.
Yeah, it was fiancé.
Okay, which we barely saw, but maybe that was going to make him to be on the side of good and actually do something, you know, use all of that anger and frustration and depression after losing her for good. No. At first, maybe, but no, he went downhill pretty quick. So no. And I think he figured out by the end of the episode who exactly Agent Liberty is, or at least he has an inkling of who it is. Lena. So she gets that test subject. She was keen in the last episode. Test subject. Need a test subject. So we get him, and they spend a lot of time with this guy. I guess for Lena to kind of, instead of looking at him as a test subject, because when she was first...
She becomes a little emotional.
Yeah, throughout it. But at first, when she was told that his name is, and she says, nope, he's patient number, blah, 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 blah. The same thing as an Arrow, where they try to get him to say, I'm not Oliver Queen, I'm Inmate 4587 or whatever. She only wanted him to be a test subject. She lied about who her name was. She never revealed herself, really, to who he was. I'm surprised he didn't know who she was, to be honest, because she's a public figure, so I'm surprised he didn't know who she was. And then he starts telling his backstory about his brother and all this kind of stuff, and then she reveals a story about herself, about when she was 4, her mom went swimming in a lake or something, and she drowned, and she didn't respond or do anything to help. And then it was kind of weird how she went, when I was placed with this horrible family, the Luther family, she's like, it felt right. It felt like I needed to be with these people. I'm like, well, you're 4. I don't think at that point in the development of your brain and development as a person, you know what's happening when your mom's drowning. I don't know if that would connect. I don't think.
You probably just think that she's swimming or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh, maybe she's drowning. She goes back to help.
Because the kid would think that she's going to come back.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. But she's like, I didn't respond. I didn't run for help. I didn't go try to save her. Well, you wouldn't be able to save her. You're 4. There's no way you could have saved her. But I understand her whole viewpoint of I didn't have any emotion or response. I'm like, well, what was the correct way? Was there anybody around to help? I don't know. But it was an emotional story that I don't think she's ever told, so that was something new.
This is she doesn't get emotional very often.
No. Well, she gets angry, but she doesn't get like teary-eyed and all that kind of stuff and getting into like her tragic backstory or what she's went through. We've heard a lot of bad stuff about her being adopted by the Luther family, but before, not so much. So she goes, okay, I'm gonna hand you money. Not gonna do it. And this guy gives this big speech, and eventually she goes with it, and then he dies. Maybe it was too early for the process, maybe. But that was pretty interesting. And then at the end, James comes by and wants to try to work things out. And then she says, nope, tomorrow. Which I don't know if that means they're actually going to do it tomorrow? Reconnect or something? Who knows? James Olsen was essentially put between a rock and a hard place. Because he had to make a decision. Do I fight against these guys? Because he was trying to escape with the Agent of Liberty. I forget the guy's name. That was actually helping him or was talking to him in the previous episode. Trying to help him escape. Either escape, allow this guy to die, or work with the Agents of Liberty and do something that is totally against him, which is blow up the monument. And he was about to. And I'm like, how is he going to see her? And then the heat vision. It makes perfect... I thought she was going to break through the window and actually scream out. But no, it was the heat vision that helped. Apparently the power dampeners don't really work that well. Well, like... pretty much 99.9%, not the 100, because she was able to break out of the chains, break off the cuffs, climb up the wall slowly, but she was able to climb it up, and I thought, well, why is he not seeing her? Because he was pretty far away. So
It was dark out.
it was dark. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And now we have this some kind of dampener or some kind of thing on John's chest. I don't think he can remove it, and it's a thing to where sympathy or something, or it's essentially he's gonna feel it constantly, kind of how Manchester Black apparently feels emptiness inside for what happened to his fiance. So another dickish move. I meant my Mr. Manchester Black. We barely saw any Brainy in this episode, which is kind of odd because usually we see a lot more of him. We barely saw any Alex either. I think what else? No Nia in the episode. Just kind of there. I think the whole idea of the humans that are against what they call roaches, the aliens, I thought the concept was interesting. I was curious to see where they're going to go with it, and I think they're adapting it pretty well because they're showcasing different viewpoints from different people. And to understand, probably since day one, when aliens were kind of out and about, Superman, Supergirl, all these other aliens, that there was going to be always people, humans, that don't agree with their tactics, don't agree with what they do. Because I bet there's police officers, firefighters, people who work in any of those fields that try to help people, paramedics, all that. Some of them might not even like superheroes because they saved the day, and these people are paid to do that, and then the superheroes coming in and taking, and helping out and actually doing their job for them. So maybe they don't like that. I don't know. So it's interesting how they created this group, the Agents of Liberty, with Agent Liberty being at the top, and using the storyline to really dive into what the populace as a whole, or at least in National City, how they feel about aliens and how they feel about them being on Earth. So I think they're paneling.
You never really get to see that in the first few seasons.
No.
But they just focused on the superheroes saving them, but you never got to see the side of the view,
the
of
aftermath.
People that didn't like them.
People losing homes and all that kind of stuff. People losing their jobs. Yeah, I think it's an interesting direction, and we'll see where they go with it. So there you have it. That's our reaction. You liked it? Thumbs up. Okay, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.